Amendment by Turner of Tarrant.
The chair recognizes Mr. Turner to explain the amendment.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Members, I hope you'll listen up for a second. We passed this bill on second reading last night when it was pretty late, and it had already been a long day. But last night when this bill was on the floor, Mr. Hefner amended the bill to change the verbiage from handgun to firearm. So that basically makes it permissible for a person staying in a hotel to bring in any type of firearm, including a high-capacity weapon. Now, members, I think we all remember October 1st, 2017. That's when a 64-year-old law-abiding man brought an arsenal of weapons, including 14 AR-15 rifles and 8 AR-10 type rifles and thousands of rounds of ammunition and bump stocks in a high-rise hotel in Las Vegas, Nevada. He broke open a window and began to fire at a crowd of thousands who were attending a concert on a beautiful fall evening. 36 women and 22 men were fatally shot that day. They were killed. And I did a double take when I saw this. Another 867 people were injured, 411 of them with gunshot wounds or shrapnel injuries. It was the deadliest mass shooting in American history, and that's really saying something, given how many horrific mass shootings we've had in this country. The shooter used a hotel room as his bunker, as his headquarters to carry out this massacre on innocent American citizens. So as a result of this bill, if we don't take off that amendment that Mr. Hefner put on yesterday, we're saying that's okay. You can take as many AR-15s and sniper rifles into a high-rise hotel room as you like, and there is nothing anyone can do about it. So I want you to think about Las Vegas. I also want you to think about those of us who care a lot about tourism and travel business in Texas. You know, one of the things our cities try to do is they try to attract a national political convention, the Republican National Convention, the Democratic National Convention. I want you to explain to me how Houston or Dallas or San Antonio or any other city is ever going to be able to compete to have a national convention again when you say, no, someone can be in a high-rise hotel with AR-15s and sniper rifles. The Secret Service is never going to let a president of the United States or a presidential nominee within 100 miles of a high-rise hotel in Texas if this bill passes. So I want you to think about that. And I don't like this bill as it comes to the floor, specifying a handgun. But if we're going to have this bill, if we're going to have this law, at least let's change it back to as it came to the floor yesterday, which say a handgun, not any type of firearm.
Mr. Israel, for a purpose.
Will the gentleman yield for a question?
Will the gentleman yield for questions?
Yes, I will.
He yields.
Chair Turner, thank you for your amendment. Just to clarify, the bill as it was originally drafted was left with large support from the House of Representatives. Is that correct?
I believe that is right, yes.
How many bills have we dealt with this session dealing with the issue of guns in general?
I don't know the exact number, but I know it's several. And as recently as, about 11, 12 hours ago, this House passed a conference committee report dealing with the permitless and unlicensed carry of firearms.
In your years of experience, have we ever passed this many bills relating to guns?
No, I can't ever recall us doing so.
Thank you for your amendment.